Hey guys, so there's one thing we didn't go over today that is in this last section of our chapter, and that's how to find the area of a triangle. Now, typically we would find the area of a triangle using 1/2 base times height, but in this case, we don't have our height. And so what we need to look at here is a new formula, and essentially what we're looking at is the area of any triangle can be found by multiplying our two lengths times the sine of the angle in between and then dividing it by 2. Or multiplying 1/2 of the product of those two lengths times the sine of A. So if I multiply 1/2 A times C times the sine of B, that will give me the area of the triangle. Or I can multiply 1/2 A times B times the sine of C, because that's the angle that's included between those two lengths, and times it by 1/2, and that will give me the area of the triangle. So if I look at an example here, example number 1 is going to be, I'm going to have triangle ABC, and I'm going to have A, B, C, and my length here is going to be 19, and my length on the bottom is going to be 17, and I'm going to be given angle A of 135 degrees. Okay, so what I can do here in order to find the area, I can say area is equal to 1/2 B times C, which is 1/2 BC, times the sine of A, because that's what I'm given. Okay, so that's going to equal area equals 1/2 of 17 times 19, and then I'm going to multiply that by the sine of 135 degrees. Okay, now when I go through and I do that multiplication, I can use my calculator, and I know that area is going to be equal to 17 times 19, which equals 323, divided by 2, which equals 161 and 5/10. So my area now is going to equal 161 and 5/10 times the sine of 135. And so my new area is going to equal 114 and let's say 2/10 about. Okay, and we don't know the units, so we can just say units squared, because area is always in squared units. All right, let's do one more example. I'm going to have example number 2. And I'm going to have triangle ABC, and my given angle is going to be 60 degrees. Okay. So let's say my given angle here is the measure of angle B, and the measure of angle B is going to be 60 degrees. I'm given that A is 19 and C is going to be 14. All right, that's what I know. So I can use my area formula. Area equals 1/2. Now I'm going to be multiplying A times C times the sine of 60 degrees. All right, oh, sorry, times the sine of 60 degrees, which is the sine of B. Okay, so my area equals 1/2. A is 19. C is 14. And I'm multiplying that times the sine of 60 degrees. Okay, now I'm going to use my calculator, and I'm going to see 19 times 14 is 266 divided by 2, because we're multiplying by 1/2, is 133. So my area equals 133, and I'm going to multiply that times the sine of 60. So times the sine of 60, and that is going to give me an area of 115, and we'll say 1800ths. So my area equals 115 and 1800ths units squared. Or square units, either one is acceptable when they don't give you actual units. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit. There you go.